Oh man, it's about that time. Hey, family, welcome back to the sanctuary. I am Clifton Pope of HFWB, and this is the Cave Within. Yes, welcome back to your ambient sanctuary for a balanced fusion of poetry, meditation, and stillness. My apologies for not being on the stream for a while, but we are back, y'all, because tonight's stream is your Friday night light session. And for those who have been tuning into all of my streams up to this very moment, I do apologize. Had to take care of this little thing called life and living and all of those things. Definitely cooking up a whole bunch of things, not only within but within the cave within sanctuary. So welcome back, y'all, for those who are listening on a regular basis. And for those who are tuning in right now, I like that. Askel 5647. This little thing called life is a piece of shit. Yeah, it can be a piece of shit sometimes, depending on how you look at it from your overall perspective and stuff like that. What's going on, Askel 5647? Thank you for tuning in to the stream, man. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the love. Y'all keep letting me know how y'all feel in the chat, like always, like Askel 5647, because for those who are tuning in for the very first time, I want to let you know right off the top that this is for the restless souls. Askel 5647. Are you currently located in the hood? That's a very, very good question. That's a very good question. To answer your question, maybe I am, maybe I'm not. No telling. No telling for sure. But I will say this, though, for those who are tuning into this stream for the first time whatsoever, this is for the restless souls. This is for the restless souls. This is for the night healers. This is for the deep feelers and the ones who made it through the week, but know that they're still carrying pieces of it. Is that word to your mother? Where's your do rag? I decide it's word to my mother. It's oh man, this is funny. I will say this though. I am located in an undisclosed location. I'll put it to you like that. And as far as to where is my do rag, I decided to give the do rag a little bit of a break just so I can let my head breathe a little bit, and most importantly, let my hair breathe a little bit. What if I'm super rich and famous? Does that mean I'm not allowed in the stream? That's discriminatory. No, everyone is allowed within the cave within Askel 47 5647. Ain't no discriminatory actions going on around here. I love everybody. I love people. You already know that. You already know that. I love it. I love it though. I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for sure, for sure. But anywho, this is for the restless souls. This is for the night healers. This is for the deep healers, and anyone who has who has made it through the week and know that they're still carrying pieces of it. This is a live digital sanctuary for people who basically want to unwind at night, who want to study, focus, sleep, reflect, and feel spiritually and creatively recentered. Man, this is great. This is great because the Friday night lights, tonight's stream is for basically unwinding to and returning to yourself for the most part. This is pretty much this is pretty much here. Wow, wow, wow. Ask Kel, are you a hood dweller? Is this the mud? I have no idea what you're referring to in all of those things, and I see you're very, very active in the chat right now. Nothing but love, though. Nothing but love. I appreciate the love because I'm doing something to you that is triggering something within you. And maybe it's something that you need for the most part. It's probably what it is for the most part. It's all love. It's all love. It really, really is. Am I copying? No. Why would I copy anybody when I could be original and stay true to who I am? That's kind of funny if you really think about it. It's like you're over here questioning every little decision and all of these things and all of that for the most part. But it's all good. It really, really is. But back to the program. Tonight's stream is for unwinding and returning to yourself. If your week has been loud, if your nervous system has been stretched, if your emotions have been tucked away just to get things done, then tonight is your invitation to release because it's all about poetry, breath, sound, stillness, no performance needed, no pressure, just overall presence. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take a nice little breath in through our nose, and we're just going to exhale slowly through our nose, through our mouth. And again, we're just going to breathe in, and we're just going to breathe out. I love it. I love it. I love it. We're going to let our shoulders drop. We're going to relax our jaw. We're going to soften our hands. And we're going to let the week begin to simply leave your body. And if this space helps you breathe easier, like always, support it by subscribing to kicks.com/ Mr. Did Not Give Up 44 at Mr. Did Not Give Up 44 because your support helps me create these soundscapes, these readings, and these guided nights for the most part. So before we move into the poetry, like we always do here at the Cave Within, I want to I want you to let your body know that it doesn't have to brace right now. If it feels good, just close your eyes, soften your gaze. We're going to take one nice inhale through our nose. We're going to let that inhale feel it within the chest, all the way down to your belly button and your abdominal region, holding your breath for a few seconds and exhale through your nose or through your mouth, whichever's more suitable, whichever's more comfortable, like always. And while you're inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your nose or mouth, I want you to quietly tell yourself that I am here. I could soften, and I do not have to carry the whole week into the weekend. And as you inhale, of course, and as you exhale through your nose or through your mouth, again, just reminding yourself that you are here, you can let go, and this moment is enough. Because Friday nights can be very, very strange. That's for sure. Because look at what's going on right now in the chat with Askel5647 taking time out of his night just to ask a whole bunch of random questions that have nothing to do with the cave within, all because, he's triggered by the movement that's growing and that's becoming more empowering and inspiring by the day. And it's kind of funny, you're doing something right when people randomly hop in your chat just to try to cause distractions and illusions of confusion, like I talk about in my book, The Man Who Didn't Give Up, and all of those things. But hey, I'm doing something right, though, y'all. We are doing something right. It feels good to be back after a few days. I take a few days off from streaming, and then you got people in the chat who want to try to stir up something for no apparent reason whatsoever. Askel5647, I hope you find the Most High God. I hope you find the Almighty Savior Yeshua, and may the power be with you in the form of peace, love, and joy, always, always. Because at the end of the day, love is going to overcome hate every single time. Every single time. And I say all of that to say again, Friday nights can be strange. Sometimes you're grateful. Sometimes you're drained. Sometimes you're wired, even though you are tired. Just like Askel5647 is probably in the chat. He's probably drained and wired up, although he's probably very tired to tell you the truth. And it's probably just some random person somewhere in a computer screen, just nothing else better to do and all those things. But hey, the cave within accepts all. No kind of discriminatory actions whatsoever. It's peace and love, y'all. Peace and love always. But tonight, we're going to let this be the transition space from pressure to presence, from output into rest. And we're going from carrying into release. So, with that being said, on this special edition of this Friday Night Lights of the Cave Within, your ambient sanctuary for all things poetry, meditation, and stillness, for that balanced fusion. That's what you could expect for those who are listening for the first time right now to the Cave Within. So, with that being said, we're actually going to go into our first poem for today. And honestly, we're not going to waste any time with it. We really are not, because this first poem is called Friday Night Exhale. So we're going to start it off like this. The week has fingerprints on the body, deadlines in the shoulder, people in the jaw, unsaid things in the chest, notifications still echoing in the nervous system like it forgot what silence sounds like. Yet here comes night with its low light and open hands saying, put it down, not forever, not irresponsibly, just for this moment. Let the body stop explaining, let the mind stop rehearsing, let the soul remember what it feels like to not be needed by everyone at once. Friday night exhale, y'all. Friday night exhale. Like always, let me know how y'all are feeling in the chat within each poem that we do on a regular basis. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is really, really fun. This is really fun. I'm grateful for y'all who are tuning in to this Friday Night Light stream on this Cave Within, your ambient sanctuary for all things poetry, meditation, and stillness. And y'all know how we do it on the Cave Within. I got to run each poem that I read back, just so I make sure that it sinks into your mind, your body, your spirit, your heart, your gut, and your overall soul. So, Friday night exhale. The week has fingerprints on the body, deadlines in the shoulders, people in the jaw, unsaid things in the chest, notifications still echoing in the nervous system like it forgot what sounds sound like, or silence sound like, excuse me. Yet here comes night with its low light and open hands, saying, put it down now, not forever, not irresponsibly, just for this moment. Let the body stop explaining, let the mind stop rehearsing, let the soul remember what it feels like to not be needed by everyone at once. I want to let that settle for a little bit, because you do not have to be on just because the week trained you to stay alert. A lot of us confuse collapse with rest. They're really not the same. There really isn't. There's a reason why I haven't been streaming for the last few days, because I myself had to take a step back and, rest the mind, the body, the spirit, the heart, the gut, and the soul, all of those things, because real rest is intentional. It's not just exhaustion finally winning. It's choosing to create room for recovery. And that's what I've been doing the last few days or so, creating more room for recovery. All at the same time, cooking up some new stuff, especially for the Cave Within. That way, I could continue to deliver this experience to you on a regular basis. That's for sure. But with that being said, we're going to go right into our second poem for tonight. And it's something I put together called Light After Labor. Because there is a light that comes after labor, not the harsh light of performance, not the fluorescent buzz of proving, but a gentler light. One that does not ask you what you've accomplished first. It just asks, are you here now? Can you feel your own breath? Can you hear your own spirit under the leftover noise? This light does not rush you. It waits until you stop rushing yourself. Yes, indeed, y'all. Light after labor. There is a light that comes after labor, not the harsh light of performance, not the fluorescent buzz of proving, but a gentler light, one that does not ask you what you've accomplished first. It just asks you if you are here now. Can you feel your own breath? Can you hear your own spirit under the leftover noise? This light does not rush you. It waits until you stop rushing yourself. Now that is some light after labor, y'all. And as like always, just let me know how y'all are feeling in the chat within all of the poetry that we deliver here within the cave within. That way we can just continue to empower, uplift, and inspire people to become a better version of themselves and not be like some people in the chat, like AskKel5647, asking a bunch of random questions just to try to throw off the energy and the vibes because you're gonna have people from time to time who like to do that. It's perfectly fine. I accept it all. I acknowledge it all. I embrace it all. It's nothing but peace and love because 9 times out of 10, you're doing something right whenever you're triggering people in all ways. Because whether it's a good or a bad reaction, I still got a reaction out of you. So at the end of the day, ask Kel5647. I pretty much already got you beat because I got a reaction out of you and I wasn't even on this stream for not even 5, 10 minutes. So that just says something in the long run within itself. But to keep things short, simple, and sweet on this after hours edition, Friday Night Lights from the Cave Within, and we're going to dive into what we always like to call the deep ambient frequency block. And for those who tune in to the Cave Within, who have been tuning in to the Cave Within and to every single live stream, this is where we get into our meditation for the night. And for those who are tuning in for the first time, this is where we shift now to like basically the ambient portion of the night where it's less words, more sound, more room, and more stillness. Kind of like the sound you hear right now in the background with the relax at the spa ambient soundscape that I mixed together myself. I just want you to just picture yourself walking into the setting of a spa and you let the frequencies take you over to where the mind is on a mini vacation and the body is right there to follow suit and join. That connection becomes so relaxed that nothing else matters. Because that is the truth. Nothing else really, really does matter out of that. But we're going to go into something a little bit deeper today for our meditation. Matter of fact, we're going to do a little bit of a new moon frequency meditation to where we can manifest some dreams a little bit in honor of the new moon that actually just passed as of last night. And it's still active going into tonight. So this is actually perfect. So we're going to switch things up here. 1 second. There we're tuning into that new April 2026 new frequency. Are you ready to manifest your dreams? I hope you are. This is where exhale, study, sleep, do some praying, meditation, journaling, reflection, all of these things. Or we're just simply letting the week loosen its grip. As the soundscape settles in, I want your body to hear this that you are safe enough to soften, you are safe enough to rest, you are safe enough to release, you are safe enough simply really just as you inhale through your nose, exhale through your nose or mouth. As you do so, you're going to remove yourself from your thoughts, your emotions, feelings, ego. Not that they don't matter, but we're acknowledging it, we're accepting it, and we're embracing it more than ever. That way, we can become the observer and the watcher of our emotions, our ego. I want us to think about all the things we could see, feel, believe, and imagine, and manifest within our dreams, everything that we see from within. That way, we can have the networks through the mind. And we all have the ability to imagine since we are a child of the Most High God, always and forever. As we inhale through our nose, as we exhale through our nose or mouth, I want you to visualize the moon in front of you, shining as bright as stars sprinkling all around it, just reflecting and rotating off the moon. Just inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your nose, mouth. We're gonna sit in this frequency right now, this miracle frequency that the April 2026 is providing us. We're gonna sit here for just a moment, like always, and at the same time as we do so, I want us to let the sound hold us. You do not have to solve tomorrow night. Just focus on releasing the week and let the body remember that it is safe. We're just going to stay here for just about a few minutes or so, about quick little 5 minute meditation to kind of help us wind down on this wonderful Friday night. I appreciate y'all for tuning in to the cave within, and we shall be right back. This is the cave within, your ambient sanctuary for all things poetry, meditation, and stillness. Enjoy the new moon miracle meditation, y'all. All right. Welcome back. Welcome as we continue to wind down our brief meditation for this evening here at the cave within. I want us just reminding ourselves that we gotta let the body remember that it's safe, right? We have to simply release the weak. And this is always allowed here at the cave within. Not have to solve tomorrow night, right? Tomorrow, tonight. All that matters is right here, right now, which is everything that you need. Continue to inhale through your nose, exhale through your nose or mouth as we slowly but surely begin to attach ourselves back to our thoughts, back to our feelings, back to our emotions, back to our overall ego, getting in tune again with the ground, do our final three inhales and final three exhales, making them our biggest inhales and exhales of this meditation practice as we reflect on the new moon, manifesting new miracles, new journeys, new beginnings, new dreams coming into a reality as we inhale through our nose, holding our breath for 3 to 5 seconds, and exhaling 3 to 5 seconds. As we'll do that two more times together, y'all. We'll inhale through the nose, holding our breath for 3 to 5 seconds, and exhale slowly for about 3 to 5 seconds. One more inhale together, y'all. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose or through the mouth. Last time. And as we come back to ourselves and begin to come back together, I want to ask you, like always, before as you open your eyes and come out of the gaze, of course, how are you feeling right now? Drop a word in the chat right now. How are you feeling? Are we feeling lighter, calmer, sleep, more emotional, grounded, reflective, soft, present? What comes to your mind as you come out of this new moon frequency meditation that we did? How are we feeling? How are we feeling, chat? Better yet, whatever is true is welcome. You've been studying, journaling, praying, resting, meditating, breathing, or simply sitting with yourself. Let me know this. Did the stream help you release? Because I could definitely tell you that it helped Pascal 5647 definitely release himself because I noticed he was on a roll a little bit to kind of start off, and now he kind of quieted down a little bit because I guess he had nothing left to say and he had nothing else better to do with himself. But it's okay though. At least the stream helped him release some things off his chest that he was probably holding from within based on all the things he's going through within the course of his life. I mean, at the end of the day, we're all born sinners and we're born perfect imperfections. You know, we're all children of the Most High God because we vibrate off of the energy that is manifested through the universe the Most High God designed. Never forget that, y'all. That's why I named this sanctuary the cave with because we're going from caves to crowns, dark to the light. And everything's going to be all right. But did the poetry meet you where you were tonight? Did the sound help your body soften? Some questions to ask for sure. But before I close things out on this quick little short Friday night light stream on this April on this April 17th, now technically April 18th, 2026 evening, just a few things before we close. Friendly reminder, my latest poetry book, Infinity Chakras, Journey Within. It is available on Amazon as we speak. And if you haven't stepped into that journey yet, now is the time to do so. So get your copy of my latest poetry book, Infinity Chakras, now on Amazon. Search my name, Clifton Pope, or search Infinity Chakra's Journey Within on Amazon and the book shall come up. Get your copy now while it's available. Before I forget, in 2 more days, you will be seeing the Nighttime Sanctuary Volume 1 audio pack. Yes, and this pack, who knows what it can include? It may include some personal poetry readings to some ambient soundscape music in the background. It can maybe feature some guided breath work and ambient soundscape. And it could also feature some guided meditation and chakra frequency immersion. I promise y'all, over the weekend, we'll be cooking up some sounds, sure, within the Nighttime Sanctuary volume pack. It's coming out within the next couple of days, so be on the lookout for that. As more details to come when it does release and all those things. And believe me, it's something that's going to be very special that y'all don't miss out on. Trust me on that. I promise I'll work on that over the weekend. We'll have the first edition of the Nighttime Sanctuary Volume 1 pack that will release on April the 20th. And and it will be available on the next stream that I do after April the 20th. That's for sure. And oh, and if this space helps you sleep, study, breathe, or simply come back to yourself, that is have your way to have something to carry with you. Sure. Another friendly reminder, the one-on-one mindfulness meditation programs. I'm opening that up within the HFWB Holistic Exercise Transformation Program. And it's designed to help you calm your nervous system, improve focus, reduce yourself from being so overwhelmed, most importantly, just reconnect to the body and spirit. And if you want more information on that, give me a call or text me personally at 361 755 4760. Email yours truly at cpope.cp, all lowercase, at gmail.com. Yeah, the 7 week soccer challenge has officially been launched. That's one thing that I've been talking about lately these last couple of days is introducing the 7 week chakra challenge. And I promised y'all that it would be on the stream as well. So we've begun with the chakra challenge, and right now, of course, we're focusing on the root chakra, which is about grounding, safety, stability, support. So here's some things that I wanted to ask you right now. Where in your life do you need to be more grounded, so to speak? And just you answer that question within yourself, just remind yourself as well that I am safe, I am supported, I am grounded. There's a lot going on within the sanctuary, because so stay tuned. A lot of things are moving within the sanctuary because again, the cave within is becoming more than a stream. It's a rhythm, honestly. It's a body of work, and it's a place to return even after a few days off and coming back stronger, tougher, and more resilient than ever. Because even people who take time to, throw a little bit of jabs and shots within the chat, that will no longer serve me whatsoever. It really, really won't. But AskL5647, I appreciate the love though, because sometimes hate can be the best form of love. It's one thing I learned tonight on this episode, or really this broadcast rather, of the Cave Within, your ambient sanctuary, without a doubt. And if this space is helping you tonight, be sure to hit that subscribe button, y'all. Be sure to leave a tip to kicks.com/ Mr. Did Not Give Up 44 at Mr. Did Not Give Up 44. My name is Clifton Pope, HFWB, and this is the Cave Within. And again, just a friendly reminder, this is for the restless souls. This is for the night healers. This is for the deep healers. I want to remind y'all as we close out, continue to release the week in your own fashion. Continue to rest well. And I want to wish y'all a restful Friday night without a doubt. Continue to shine bright in your own light. And trust me, y'all, everything's going to be all right. I'll see y'all on the next stream. Peace and love, everybody. This is Clifton Pope of HFWB, and you just tuned in to the live broadcast of the Cave Within. Peace.